Last time on Astronautica.
Our heroes saved Nate from the clutches of a malfunctioning and malicious medical robot, only to discover that the signal that had set the robot off generated in engineering, where the captain was. Now the captain's on the move. But where's he heading? What's he up to? Is he responsible for all the attacks? Well, sit tight, because you're about to find out, right here and now, on Astronautica.
At this moment, you all get a crackle on your intercoms, and Josie pipes in and goes, "Hey, gang, I just thought you ought to know the captain's on the move."
Where's he headed, Josie? Where's he headed?
I guess we're gonna go find out what's going on with that.
Listen, hold on. Baby, the cap. Okay, so I traced where the arms were being used from, because I'm really smart, super drugs. Anyway, it's the captain. We should probably we really need to find. As a matter of fact, I probably shouldn't have said anything because we're wasting time. That is my fault. Let's go.
Josie's voice crackles back again. She says, "I don't really know where he's going,
Fuck.
but it looks like he might be heading toward
The airlock.
the old R&D?
Oh.
No.
What would you like to do?"
I want to go check on Josie. Because something just feels weird with that. And for some reason I want to go check on it.
Okay.
Is like I guess I don't have a map personally of how the space station is set up. Is there a way to swing by security on the way to old R&D, or is that not?
It is a little bit out of the way. Old R&D is closer to the entry point. Old R&D is further into the center.
Okay.
I mean, you can go there, but you will.
Okay, then I will just go straight to R&D.
Yeah, you'll be sacrificing some time.
Surely there's just security office. Can't you just ding her? Bing, hey.
Yeah.
Didn't you exchange snip snaps?
It was more of a wanting to I trust Josie, but I also don't trust Josie.
That's fair.
So
Don't trust
a
anybody.
text message isn't the kind of check-in I wanted to do.
Sure.
Fair. Well, if you do that, I think
But-
one of us should go after the captain then, right?
Yeah, I think the captain's more important because he's definitely much more sketchy now with the realization of hey, this is the first time I've given this booze to a human. And
that kind of being a little sketch. I agree.
The finding out there's a possibility he's just hallucinating 99% of the time.
Yeah, well.
I'd say it's a little bit more than a possibility. I think that's that's pretty much confirmed at this point.
Yeah. So I think he might be a priority number one situation.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, hell yeah. Why don't we go ahead and
Well, if it's him, he's responsible for killing a good man. So it's gonna be hard not to kill him, but I also understand that I should probably not be impulsive.
Talk
I mean, you
first,
might finally get
kill
your
later.
mutiny, though. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
yes.
yes.
You're still flying high on the limitless drug. So
great.
+3, +3.
Great, thank you.
Because that's what the be nice dice do. Is sometimes I gotta be nice. So
So does I drink random drugs?
Just sometimes.
yeah, keep pushing your luck. Let's see what happens. Eventually, I'll roll a nat 1.
Yeah, I got really lucky. Yeah, you poop yourself uncontrollably.
For the rest of the game.
Oh. The joys.
Yeah.
The
All right, let's.
It
so
wouldn't
we
be
have
the
a game
first
plan?
time, Hazel. It's...
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be.
oh no. Things I don't need to know.
It's okay. You get some future wet naps. You set them aside. It's sci-fi. Just magic's away now, right?
It's sci-fi. It's not Harry Potter. Wave you want.
Your poop just goes. It's just a push of a button.
That happens now too. It's called a fucking toilet.
But it's...
You push a button, it goes away.
Witchcraft. Okay.
Everything about this is so awful.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
All right.
Oh Lord.
So we have to game plan.
Go and
Get the captain.
stop El Capitan. Yeah, that's all that I can think of.
Right? I hope that we're walking and talking.
Yes, walking and talking.
Okay, cool.
You're just hanging out in the med bay talking
Chilling. No urgency.
No urgency. So what should we do?
Walk with the purpose.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not
Alright.
a tech theater person.
about. You walk with purpose toward the R&D facility, old, and you lay out your game plan. Tell me, how do you want to proceed as you get nearer to it? Do you want to be stealthing? Are you just sort of kicking in the door? What's the plan?
Oh.
Well, if I going off of Hoka, she wants to bust down that door.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like Hazel would try to convince people to stealth, and I think it'll end up failing miserably.
You might be able to. I mean, Kyler might be able to be swayed to stealth.
I'm game for anything, really. Like I have a little insect drone. I could be sneaky. If we're going in guns blazing, I am capable of that, ish.
I think stealth is probably the better option, because we don't really know what we're getting ourselves into, right?
And he doesn't really. I don't think he knows that we know that he's up to something. So I actually agree with stealth this time. But if I get bored, I'm kicking down the doors.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Here, I found this
yeah.
Etch-a-Sketch. Do something with that.
Amazing.
If it's taking too long, but yeah, let's do it.
Oh, Lord. Good God. All right. You near the old R&D. And as you round the corner, I'm going to have all of you make infiltration checks for me, please.
This will be a mobility check, right?
I no
Yeah, so
longer
this
have
counts as
my
a
like
+3 for
minusy
you.
stuff, right? Because I had the gas mask on.
Yes, you're still at a -1.
Wait, I thought I got rid of that because of the gas mask.
It wasn't the gas mask, it was the narcotics.
Oh, and those are gone now.
Yeah, you're not in danger, but you still got a -1 going on.
Okay, okay. So I thought the -1 was for the anesthetics, and then I got the gas mask, and I was okay.
1, 6. I'm gonna push.
I got 3 successes.
Nice.
I'll push as well.
Yes, that's two. That's 2 successes.
2 successes.
1 success
Okay.
from me.
All right. Hazel, even with the remaining bits of opiate flowing through your system, you are quiet as the night itself.
She's quiet as the night itself. I got a partial success, so I say that out loud.
Effort. That's you. Yeah. Yeah. Oka is behind you, being stealthy. Kyler, you're also. I mean, you didn't get a critical failure, so it's not nothing. But it's also not the best.
I'm asking Hazel for
I
pointers as we sneak. Hey, you're really good at this. How do you suggest I be more quiet?
Do I have duct tape? Can I duct tape his mouth shut?
You don't have duct tape, but you do have some medical tape that you grabbed.
Sure. I'll med tape his mouth shut and say, shh.
This suits you.
I also imagine this is like medical bandage tape, so it's not particularly
It's not
strong.
actually that adhesive.
Yeah.
Though it would adhere nicely to Kyler's baby smooth skin. So, you round the corner, and you see the door of the old R&D facility open. You can see a light shining inside. The light of a single bulb. Just casting that sickly pale illumination. And you hear the sound of rustling and clanking and low, muffled curses. What would you all like to do?
I'll send in my cicada drone for a closer approach if no one else minds.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll send
that sounds like a
drone.
good plan before I sneak up there myself.
Yeah, likewise.
Excellent.
That bitch.
Let us have the cicada drone, please. Roll for stealth as well. Infiltration.
Oh, what is its infiltration stat?
For now, let us have it use your stats plus 2 for stealth specifically.
Cool. All right, danke. Okay. I will burn a light point because I had 1 success.
Okay. With a critical success, it is stealthy as can be. It flies in through the door. You see through the illuminated night vision cameras that it has for its eyes the inside of the old R&D room. It goes in, alights on the ceiling, and crawls forward around the corner. And
I named it sick because it's like cicada, get it? But like,
Oh, I thought it was because of terminal illness or something.
not that I know of. No.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Okay, am I ill? Do you know something I don't?
Oh, I don't know. We should probably ask the art major.
The art major, good. Yeah, that's who I'll put my faith in. Thank you for that.
off in the distance, she sheds another tear.
Oh, this poor woman.
Art history is important, but not on a space station with killer robots.
Yes, I want everyone to know we here at Too Many Dice value our art historians.
Yes, we do.
However,
When they are in the position of physicians,
less
we've got to
so.
razz them a little bit.
So how many of us have art degrees?
Shush!
Oh, I mean, mine is a practical degree, thank you. Mine is in production, not in history.
Yeah, my theater production major is going real great right now.
Look at all
Hey,
this
here
theater.
you are doing a show.
Yeah.
This is a form of theater. No, it's not a form of theater. It's a form of radio. But hey, whatever.
We got this.
What is
We know
radio
what we're
but faceless theater.
I like that. I like that. It's like when you
Thank
go
you.
up on stage and someone just rips your face off.
Jesus Christ.
Just how
that's
the
some
Romans
Arto
envisioned
shit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, faceless theater.
God damn it.
God damn. All right, here we are. Your cicada, who has been patiently waiting this whole time,
It checks a little cicada watch every time.
sighs a little mechanical cicada sigh. And rounds the corner. It passes by the area where Hazel saw the ghost girl and heads into the very back in an area that you guys haven't really explored. It's full of detritus and refuse. There's bits of fallen down ceiling tile and wall panels and just a little garbage heap of, well, garbage. A little heap of garbage. Good job.
A
Matt.
little
You really
garbage heap
described
of
that one well.
garbage for the garbage players.
Is anybody hungry? Would you like to have some num-nums?
Yes, but can it be pizza?
You're better than Domino's. Don't do that.
I don't know what we're getting. I'm not ordering. So, we'll see.
Could be Domino's. It crawls forward silently, eventually revealing the captain, disheveled, real, just not looking too hot, digging through the refuse, muttering to himself.
He's digging through trash. Does the microphone pick up any particular phrases or?
It does. As he's digging through, he says, I know it. I know you're here. Come out. I know you're here. Come out.
Digging through trash like a little raccoon.
Okay, this is gonna be fucking hysterical. Give me just a moment. I try to creep in. Unless Hazel,
Okay.
do you want? Do you?
I
do you
can
know
go
what
in.
I'm-
What do you?
Do you
What?
smell what I'm putting down?
No idea.
We pranked the captain.
What?
Huh?
Why? Don't we think he's behind all of this?
Oh, I guess, but a little bit of fun, a little bit of show personship. It could be okay. Yeah, fine. Let's just. I can't promise I won't try to Scooby-Doo it.
I mean, I can't interfere here. I know what my heart truly wants. But that's not how GMing works.
Quick thing about my drone. It's got a microphone, it's got a camera. Does it have any sort of like playback functionality? Or is that all on the watch in which it is sort of tied to?
It is all on the watch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Okay, well, here's the thing. Here's the dealio. How's this? I'm gonna get my gun ready. I'm gonna put on my armor. She puts on her armor.
You do so?
I got my armor on and my pistol in one hand and my throwing scalpels in another. Why
They
don't
are
we
just scalpels, by the way.
No, absolutely.
You can throw
But
them,
because she's
but
calling
they're
them
not,
throwing
they're not,
scalpels.
Okay. I'm just.
No, absolutely. I know. It's just.
Just cool. I proceed.
Yeah, these throwing scalpels. How about we just subdue this guy?
I mean,
we want to talk to him.
Yeah, I guess we could just tie him up and have him speak. I mean, Kyler's good at torture.
I wouldn't say I'm like good at
You've done it before.
I have tortured. I can torture. I'm not good. Am I good at torture?
It's a new CV skill.
Oh no.
How close is the captain to us?
He's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, he's like deep in there. I think,
I'm.
Oka, you're
Go
right.
ahead.
That if we restrain the captain and he ends up being innocent, what with his background, if you will, he will more than understand that if there's a danger on the ship, sometimes drastic measures need to be taken to verify everyone's safety.
Yeah, until he's clean and sober, if he's not up to anything, then we'll let him go when that happens.
Exactly, yeah.
That's an overnight process, right?
You would know.
I would know. As a matter of fact, I'm better right now.
All right. What would you all like to do?
I will, I suppose, draw my stun gun.
I'll pull out my fists.
pull out your
Punchies. Do you want me to go in and taser him?
Maybe someone should be.
I guess.
Maybe someone should be a decoy, and then one of us can sneak up behind him.
Oh, that's good. Like, Hazel, maybe I can distract while you sneak, give you that extra edge, and then you just come up and zap him from behind?
And I'll keep.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll keep a lookout in case it gets out of pocket, and I'll just punch him in the face.
There we go. Look at us
Yep.
solving problems.
Yeah, when the plan breaks down, I'll just get reckless.
The plan is to
Walrus
punch,
team.
but there is a plan.
Assemble.
Walrus assemble.
Oh my god, I forgot we were calling ourselves Walrus Team.
Walrus Team 7.
That's right, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hard candy
Forgotten
now.
about that. Oh Jesus.
Walrus Team 7.
Y'all are gonna have T-shirts and
Oh
everything.
my goodness.
All right, let's go. Let's do it.
All right. So, the way the R&D lab is set up is, it is a fairly long, straightforward room with a couple little nooks off. The one of which is where Hazel saw the ghost girl. The captain is at the far end. There are a series of computers in the center. If Kyler were to go around, say, along the right-hand side, the rest of you could go along the left-hand side, or vice versa.
I
that
think
make
so.
sense?
There's like a
Long
Yeah.
rectangular room. There's a big, long set of tables in the center.
Gotcha.
So
cool, and I'll go around right, and Sneaky goes
pick a
left.
side, Kyler. The other people could go the
Yeah,
other.
I'll go in the middle, and I'll try to stealthily train my gun on him.
You can't
Oh, okay.
go
I
in
thought
the
there was.
you can't advance in the middle because it's literally
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah, I would have to
tables.
like flip.
I mean,
a
unless you
table.
want to crawl
Yeah,
under
okay,
all of
never
them.
mind. I thought that was
Yeah.
more like. Okay, cool. Never mind.
I'll wait for people to position themselves on the left side, and then like when it looks like everyone's kind of ready and they give me the walrus nod, I'll
The
Begin.
walrus not. Yeah, and I'll just be sneaking up behind,
All right.
like you do.
Roll a fresh stealth, please.
Fresh stealth, okay.
Roll for infiltration.
Oh, that was not. Oof, I'm gonna push that.
Push away.
All right, that's two
Give me
successes.
back all that darkness I've been spending.
nice.
2 successes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna push that.
Do it, do it, do it.
One success.
One success. All right. The two of you sneak up along the left-hand side of the room. It's dusty, cluttered. And you see the sort of waving beam of light slashing through the particulates in the air frantically as the captain searches for who knows what. You get about 30 feet away from the captain, and he straightens up and whips around and goes, "Who's there?"
It's me, Captain. It's Sarah.
All right, you just come walking in.
I'm like kind of behind the stuff for a moment, but I'm making.
Are you trying to stealth this? What's your
trying
game
to
plan here?
Game
I'm
plan.
trying to spook him and get him to yell at the ghost. But I'm making the noise from the right side of the room.
You trying to throw your voice?
Gotcha.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Roll a manipulation.
Would you
check,
say
please,
that I'm
Kyler.
performing for a small crowd?
No, this is
of
not a
people?
crowd pleaser. Absolutely not. An audience of one is
An
not
audience
a crowd.
of 3. Like, I'm trying to stun on my
No.
2 companions here.
Certainly not. Unless you are also trying to convince them that you are the ghost.
I mean, who says I'm not? Fuck yeah. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking push.
All right.
That stays at 2 successes.
Rip.
2 successes. All right, he gets an opposed. All right. Okay. He looks in your direction and he says, "Who the fuck is Sarah?"
I'm the little ghost girl. And I try to do a ghost girl scream or something.
Okay. The captain looks nonplussed and says, "What? A ghost girl? So you're a ghost girl named Sarah. Is that right?"
Yeah, you're really harsh in my vibe, Captain. Yeah.
Oh, well, my apologies for harshing your vibe. Now, tell me, little ghost girl, what the fuck are you doing on my ship?
I'm here to bring the darkness in the belly of space to the frontier.
Oh,
This is getting better and better.
This is fantastic.
well, that sounds problematic. The darkness of space is a terrible and wicked place. Child, you should not be messing with such things as that.
Yeah, I'm like really old for my age. They said old soul.
Right. Oh. So, you are intentionally trying to bring about the destruction of the ship. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe our goals are aligned. Hmm?
I'm sorry, lass, but I don't think so. No. He straightens up and goes around the left side And he says, "Why don't you come out and we can have a nice talk?" What would you like to do?
Hold on. I'm looking through my stuffs.
I have an idea. If I can run with it.
Yeah.
I'll step out in front of him and I'll be like, "Who the fuck were you talking to?"
All right. You do so. So you reveal yourself.
Yeah.
Make a manipulation roll,
It's
please.
gonna probably not be great. I'm gonna use light point to make that a partial success.
Partial success. So that is 1. He still gets an opposed. Spend a point of darkness.
Yeah.
All right. And he says, as you step in, faster than the blink of an eye, he has a gun trained on you. He whips around and faces you. His hands are trembling. And he says, "Who are you?" "Oh,
It's just me.
I think we've met, lass.
Yeah, it's,
Have we not?
yeah, I'm Hazel. I work in a crew.
Right. You're not supposed to be in here, lass. This is a very dangerous place.
Yeah, I'm part of the security detail, so going into places that the doors are open when they're not supposed to be is kind of my job.
Right. Well, that all makes sense. Well, it's just me, the captain, so why don't you just be on your way, and we can set all of this behind us.
Yeah, but it sounded like you were talking to someone, and I don't see anyone else here. Is everything okay?
Oh, I was talking to the ghost girl. Her name is Sarah, apparently.
Oh.
I didn't know there was a ghost girl, but apparently she's very much around. Sounds a little bit like a 20-something man, but, you know, who am I to judge?
But you knew about the ghost. Didn't you mention that other people had seen the ghost?
Not of a little girl.
Okay.
No.
Is there a different ghost that people have been seeing?
I think you'd better leave, lass. This is not a safe place.
Slide out. Hey.
He whips around, like gun up, hands shaking, and he says, "Oh, do I know you?
Of course, yeah.
Wait, you're the person who we had a lovely talk about sandwiches, didn't we?"
Yes. Yes, we did.
Yes, that's
And
that's right.
happened to have the mess hall made a bunch of bologna sandwiches, and we have some more of that rum that you got. Bottomless. But I was able to get the bartender to do bottomless space rum, and yeah, if you just come on, let's kick it.
All right, roll for manipulation.
Yep.
They sound
enough.
totally rad, Captain. You should 100% do it.
Just do it.
You're here for a
Captain.
good time, not a long time.
Alright, so I got 1-6. I'm gonna use my light point.
All right.
We get 2 light points per, right?
Yes. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, that's very kind, lass. I'll be right along. There's just something I was hoping to find."
Kind of putting us in a tough spot, Captain.
Why is that?
There's a door. Is there just one way in?
Yeah, there's one way in.
All right. I imagine I would like to walk to that door and close it.
Okay.
You do so.
And I say, you see, the thing is, I was tracing the robo hands while I was disabling them while we were in the med bay, And the funny thing happened was, the trace and the signal came back to you. You know, that's just weird. I know, what a coincidence, right?
I genuinely do not understand any single word that you just said. Well, that's not true. I understand you and tracing, but I'm not really familiar with robo-hands.
No robo hands coming from the ceiling, no automated, none. You don't remember any of that?
Well, I mean, the ship has some, yes, but...
I step closer. See, it's just, I don't know if I'm buying that. And I put my hand, grab my gun. Yeah.
Okay. You do so.
In my hand.
His gun is already drawn.
Yep. And
As you do that,
Mhm.
he looks at you and he says, "Now, what exactly are you doing here, lass?"
it's funny you should ask. You see, either way, if you had any, say, ill intentions with us or not, I don't really think you're fit to run a ship or a station. Wouldn't you think that would be the case?
How dare you?
Okay.
I have been captain of the ship for 25 years. My record is impeccable. As he says that, his foot slips out a little bit and he stabilizes himself.
Okay. How about you put down the gun?
How about
okay.
this? I'm the captain here, so I give the orders. I'm telling you to put down your gun, or I will have you court-martialed for insubordination.
I mean, that's fair. I pretend as if I'm going to put down my gun. Then I reach in I guess the gun would be in the left hand. I reach in my pocket for the scalpels, the throwing scalpels, and I chuck it at him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll for an attack, please.
I don't know. Have we? What are we doing for this? The
You are going to be making a ranged attack.
ranged attack. What are the stats for a scalpel?
It's basically going to be a knife. It gives you no bonus to attack. It does 1 damage.
Okay.
Gives you a bonus to initiative. It has a crit of 2, I believe. Give me one moment.
Okay. Cool. All right. Thank you. Ooh, that is 3 6s.
Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
He's going to roll for armor. All right. Oh, boy. You pull out a scalpel and you throw it expertly, burying it. It's a crit of 2. You can choose to crit if you would like.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'll crit.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll 2d6.
Okay.
Pick 1 to be the 10s and 1 to be the 1s.
1 to be the 10s and 1 to be the 1s. Okay. I think
Yeah,
I'm
ahead of time.
picking up my shit. All right, down here. Okay, so I have 3 and 4. So
34. All right. You throw the knife, slashing through his ear. It's a good thing it wasn't any closer because it would have been in his eye and you might have killed him. As it is, he has a shredded ear. So we are going to roll initiative.
Is he visibly stunned?
He's definitely surprised. He's shocked.
I'm so mad.
I rolled a 6. Look, yes.
Oh my god.
What?
Because I have combat veteran, get to roll 2 dice for my initiative, and I rolled 2 6s. I would have used those anywhere else. I swear to God,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure, Lauren, I think we have had the same initiative roll for the past 3 combats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah. I guess I have my
Kyler,
pistol as well, but I don't think I've ever got rid of that.
you can only have one weapon like active at a time.
So if I throw in one
So-
scalpel, I don't think did I say I grab a handful of those, or did I say grab one?
No, but because you use the knife, we're going to use that
Okay,
for
cool.
initiative, and then on your turn, if you draw, it can adjust your initiative.
So it's just 2.
All right.
That's 2, because I rolled a
2.
one.
All right.
I guess I should check to see if my gloves have any sort of bonus, because I definitely have them out, right?
Yeah, you have a +1 to
Okay, so
initiative.
my initiative is 7 then.
7. And Kyler, yours is
I as well also have a 7.
God damn it.
I know.
was hoping this.
I know. You can go first.
I was hoping.
You can go first.
all right. Hazel goes first by virtue of Kyler seeding. So top of the order, Hazel. It is your turn. What would you like
Just
to
walk up and tase him with my electro
Tase him,
guns.
Sure.
My electro gloves. Just like
Yeah. Sure. Roll for an
Yeah.
attack.
that is 1 success.
1 success. It ignores armor. So you deal 2 points of stress damage to the captain.
And I can't attack again, correct?
You can attack again at a -2.
I will do that.
All right. Roll for an attack. -2.
That is 1 success again.
Nice.
All right. You deal another 2 stress points to the captain.
We're gonna get him. Yeah.
Kyler, it's your turn.
Yeah, I will, I'll just take a shot with my stun gun. I'll step out and say, and for the record, I have the voice of an angel as I shoot. 20-something-year-old man, how dare you?
Tear.
I'm gonna push. Fuck it.
Roll for push.
That's more like it, baby. That is 2 successes.
2 successes. Your stun gun ignores armor. Roll for stress damage. No, you don't roll for it. You just
I give him
it
2
to
points of stress, yeah.
2 points of stress damage. Boy, howdy. All right. You have a fast action left. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna maybe regret not having saved this for another time. If I could, I'd like to use the cosmic trees.
Okay.
And I'd like to, on the desk near where I'm crouching, they had been experimenting on some sort of personal restraint type deal, like some sort of future handcuffs or something, and there's just an old prototype that's laying there on the desk, and I'd like to scoop those up.
You do so.
Maybe toss them to. Would the fast action be scooping them up, or would I still have enough to toss?
I would say the fast action is
Cool.
scooping.
Great.
It's the captain's turn. Kyler, the captain sees you pick up those restraints. And with a surprising nimbleness for his advanced age and damaged organs, the captain jumps over a desk, slides across it, and
Oh,
is
boy.
right in front of you, Kyler.
Fuck.
He grabs the restraint, cuffs one to you, the other to himself,
What?
slips around behind you, and puts the gun under your chin.
How the fuck?
And he says, "Now, if any of you get any other smart ideas about mutinying, I will happily, and with zero compunction, blow this, excuse me, young fellow, what is your name again?"
Kyler Morgan Davies, don't take me hostage and then ask my name.
Right, I am absolutely willing to blow the head of young Kyler Morgan Davies clean off.
I start filming with my cicada drone.
You
Can I
do
that?
so.
This is great content, honestly. Hold on, just can you like be just a little bit more gruff? Like, give me 5% more gruff.
He hits you across the head with his pistol.
It's good. It's good.
That is, we are still in initiative unless everyone would like to drop it.
I think I'll back off. I'd put my hands up and just be like, we honestly just want to ask you some questions, and you're not being very forthcoming, and it's really fucking sketchy, my dude.
So, this is how you ask people questions, by throwing, was that a fucking scalpel?
Yeah, it's a throwing scalpel.
Yeah, I can't account for her. Oka's a loose cannon. I will admit that.
A throwing scalpel? Well, that's very innovative of you, young miss. I admire your resourcefulness and your willingness to do what it takes. However, keep in mind, I will shoot this young man in the face, whatever his name is.
Oh,
Alright. I put my gun up. I said, Kyler, a flesh wound is okay, right?
we have pods for that, I'm pretty sure.
Kyler, it is your turn. Hazel has done nothing. Hazel, you have 3 points you can use as reactions. We're not out of
Sweet,
combat
sweet.
yet, because not everybody has, disengaged. Kyler, what would you like to do?
Okay, old man, what do you want with Jakani technology?
What?
What are you digging around for in the trash? You know it's here. What do you know is here?
I was looking for her locket.
Amelia's locket?
Yes.
Are you Nate's dad?
No, he was born before he arrived at the ship. However, I was very fond of his mother.
Well, look, we think you tried to kill Nate because a robot in medbay attacked him, and Oka traced the signal directly to where you were in engineering. So what do you have to say for yourself, old man?
Why the fuck wouldn't you say that in the first place?
Because I wanted to say it now.
And also, didn't Oka try to tell you?
She said things about robo-arms and things being funny, and it made me confused and a little bit scared.
I can shoot him. I just need to go, like, leg, shoulder.
Talk first, shoot later.
Girl, I really appreciate your tenacity and your willingness to do whatever it takes, but I will absolutely shoot your nameless friend in a heartbeat.
Nameless. You're out of the game for 2 years, 3 years, and everyone forgets.
Forgets who?
I won't cry. I'm on camera. I don't cry when I'm on camera.
Aww. Somewhere off in the distance, Maxie sheds a sympathy tear. She doesn't know why.
Yeah, I guess I'll save my action points as reactions as well.
All right. This brings it to the captain's turn. Oh no! Oka! I just realized I skipped you, didn't I? Because you were end of order.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
It's all good.
Well, shit.
You keep the order. It's fine.
All right. Well, god damn it. I just realized that. I'm
It's all
sorry.
good.
I was like, Oka hasn't gone in a while. Where is her? And then I looked at the thing. God damn it. All right.
All right.
Well, my apologies. I will actually, in order to make up for this, I'm going to say, Oka, it is now your turn.
All right. Man, I think I got a shot. Do you want street cred? Kyler? I can open up a lot of career paths.
Does it spend at Armani?
Sure,
Future
absolutely.
Armani.
No, well, not credits, as in like street, like, you know, you're
I don't think he
you've been shot.
understands.
Yeah, it's a different career path. You get gruff, better roles that way, right? It's like, I've been shot. Maybe a career in hip hop. You thought about that?
Outside of that collaboration I did with Little Nas XX, the 20th Little Nas iteration.
I didn't realize, wait, have there been 9 prior Little Nas's? He's getting better every time. We're getting closer to perfecting him.
It wouldn't be the worst thing. Not the face. It's like the whole brand.
Well, all right. I got a question.
Oh, I am going to shoot you in the face.
Okay. Well, I got a question. Before you shoot him in the face, before we make any sudden movements, are you Jakani? Is this what's going on?
Are you asking me if I'm Jakani?
Correct.
Are you?
I, a human.
And their disguises. We live in a day and age where a lot of things are possible. I'm from a fucking my dad runs a corporation. I've seen some crazy shit.
You've seen a 7-foot-tall entity wedge its way into a no doubt respectable frame, but no, I am a human.
Enhanced though, because no human your age can move that way.
What? No, I just do regular calisthenics.
You're full of shit, man. I kind of want to shoot you. But Kyle, I tolerate
He might not
Kyler
know
a
that
lot.
he's a robot.
I really
It
tolerate
could be
you,
like
Kyler.
it could be like a Blade Runner situation.
It could be. Are you an android?
No, I am a. He's like bleeding out of his ear. He's like, I am a human.
Huh.
I've seen
This
robots bleed.
I need a drink. You people make me need a drink.
All right.
What is happening?
I'll disengage, but all right, yeah, I'll disengage. I just leave him alone, because again, I really, really tolerate him. Like to the greatest
Right.
degree. Very close acquaintance.
No. Why don't the 3 of you tell me why you are assaulting the captain of a ship?
Because we think you killed Nate.
Nate's dead.
Yes.
Yes, he's dead.
Roll manipulation.
Meanwhile, Hazel's just like, how did I get stuck with these two?
Yep,
How
100%.
the fuck? We're all gonna die. We're gonna die.
She's just looking in and be like, these guys have never run a con in their fucking life.
I will push.
I will push as
away.
well. That's 1-6. Oh shit.
All right. 1-6.
Yep.
That was 2 for me.
Okay. He looks at the 2 of you, and a look of creeping horror spreads over his face. And he says, Nate is dead? How did he die?
The medbot came to life, stabbed him in his abdomen, and swilled it around all good like, made a bunch of spaghetti with his insides. And
Got a
then,
little graphic.
you know, we traced the signal from where that medbot was being overridden and controlled to the room you were in, so he came to find you.
I would never harm a hair on that boy's head. I made a promise to his mother as she lay dying that I would look after him, and he died.
Would you
How did this happen?
come with us to security so we can watch just some tapes?
Security?
Yeah.
The three of you see something you haven't seen before in his eyes. It's a look of clarity. Kyler, you also note he doesn't really smell like booze.
Are you sober?
Ran out. I did. Tried to find more, but I don't know. Must have drunk it all. Got a bit of a tummy ache now.
Ah, shit. You mean I didn't have to stab your ear? Fuck. I'm 0 for 2. I'm 0 for 2 here.
No, you didn't, but you know what I have to say? I do really appreciate the level of gumption that you bring to your job, in what I assume is security.
Engineering, but
Then you are in
no.
deep shit.
Oh, yep. I am aware of that. I am aware of that more than you know.
Nate being dead. You say the robots came to life and attacked him.
Yes, just as they've been doing all over the station.
They have?
Oh, you don't remember any of our conversations, do you?
I genuinely have no idea who you are.
Okay, quick recap. The station, as it's being decommissioned, has been trying to eat people alive. There were spider bots that came out and attacked us on a golf cart. Nate's ID is being used all over the station, and it's really bad. It makes him look sketchy, and a bunch of other stuff that I can't talk about because it's not my place.
I see.
Oh.
So, what you're saying is, I have been derelict in my duties. I have
Yes.
failed.
Which is why we were doing mutiny stuff.
You asked-
Because, as a responsible engineer and security officer and whatever Kyler does, we wanted the safety of the station before anything else, so that court-martial can just go bye-bye.
Well, didn't he ask us to help?
Yeah.
Like, this is me asking. I thought he had asked us to help with all this
Oh.
at one point in time.
Oh.
The captain?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
Hmm.
Captain's memory is fuzzy at best.
Can I,
Well,
start to take the gun away from him? Like, gently, not super
As
aggressively,
you-
but he seems very sad, and he should not have a gun, maybe.
It's funny you would mention that. As you go to reach for the gun, Oka, Hazel, you see the captain gets a very resolute look in his eye, and he says, I see. Well then. And he puts the gun to his temple and pulls the trigger.
No, what?
Oh.
And there's a click. And he pulls it again.
Can I die
And
for
there's
it?
another click.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
stop him.
tackle Captain.
You do so.
Stop it.
Yeah, I mean, you're technically bound to him, so you have, I mean, you can't get away, but you can pretty easily
Just tip over.
tackle him. You all pig pile onto him, and pin him to the ground.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You wrestle the gun away from him.
Man.
Who gets the gun?
I mean, I imagine Kyler was there first, so probably Kyler.
Yeah, Kyler could probably get that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kyler, you have the gun. It's an old service pistol. You notice two things about it. One, it's old but in fairly good condition. And two, it doesn't have a clip in it.
It's okay, everyone. It's empty. And I, like, double check it. I don't think he knows to check the chamber, but, like, he just sort of, like, points it away and clicks it a bunch.
Okay. Yeah, you click it a bunch. There are no bullets in it.
This is a relic. This is it's well maintained, but why don't you use something more modern?
Are you suggesting that I find a more modern pistol to shoot myself in the head with?
I mean, it probably would have worked.
God.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Kyler, come on. All you had to do was load the
You guys, not the point.
Huh? Okay.
I'm being. I think they call it insensitive. I'm sorry.
Yes. We know that we traced the code from the tactile rate to engineering, right? That's what we know it was. And we know that the captain was in engineering before we left.
Yes.
Let's go to security and check in on some things. Like, namely that he left engineering when we were told he left engineering.
Okay. I see where your head's at. You think Josie's got some splaining to do.
I think that not everything is as it seems.
You know, I just had an idea, guys, and this might be crazy. Well, I'm gonna ask the captain really quick, and then we can mosey along. I don't want to keep us any longer. But do you remember anyone giving you that crazy space rum? Do you remember any of that?
Space rum?
Yeah, the alcohol that you've been like tripping balls on.
Oh, that would explain
Yeah.
a lot of things. I've been tripping.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
this has been a very dark chapter for old Reginald Tanner.
Yeah. It's kind of rough, man. Like, you know.
Someone gave it to me. It was not the fellow at the bar. No.
It wasn't the fellow at the bar?
No. It was someone else. I'm sorry. Maybe it'll come back to me, but I can't remember who at the moment.
Human or alien? You gotta remember that, right? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay, so now
Do
we
you-
have two things.
I have a question. Do you happen to have a janitor on this station?
I am the janitor.
Oh, look at you, a jack of all trades.
That's just a little joke I like to tell people. I am the captain. No, there's no janitor. All of the janitors are cleaning bots. They're quite industrious. While I was walking along, I saw them dragging the giant, hulking corpse of some sort of terrifying octopus robot down the hall.
Yeah, it tried to murder us too.
Oh, well, I'm sure they're going to devour it into scrap like the rest of the ship.
Oh boy, what a pickle we've gotten here.
Now, I don't mean to be rude, but my ear is bleeding. And
Oh yes.
I would
Sorry
be
about
very happy if I got some, I don't know, medical assistance from the young and very talented doctor that we have on board the ship.
Well.
Why don't we start at security first?
Right. That is true. A captain must always put the security of his ship ahead of all other things. No.
Correct.
Although, honestly, Maxie might really dig the Van Gogh parallels. She could be like really on board for that.
Oh no.
I don't understand what that means, but somehow it makes me feel a little bit uneasy. Right, so, if you're not going to murder me in the next moment, tell me, did Nate die well, at the very least?
Let's go talk to security first. And then we can go see Nate.
His body.
Viewing.
His very dead body.
Right.
You guys are such pricks.
You see his eyes flick toward the various guns.
I slap his hand with my hand.
Ow! There's no need for violence,
That's a
young
bad
man.
captain. Bad captain.
He struggles to his feet with you. Y'all want to go to security?
Yes, I definitely do.
Yeah.
All right. You do so. You head to security. Kyler, you and the captain are bound wrist to wrist. Sort of very closely, almost like you're holding hands.
Aww.
And the captain walks with a singular purpose toward security. And you reach the door, and he kicks it, which doesn't actually kick it open because it's a sliding door, but he kicks it and then goes, right, and then puts his thumb on the pad, and it slides open. And he says, right, now everyone better be giving these 3 answers. There's one person in here. You, miss, I thought there were more security people. What has happened to this ship?
A lot has happened to the ship.
Josie looks surprised and puts down her magazine and goes, oh, hey guys, I see you have the captain in handcuffs with you.
Yeah, things got a little bit weird. Can we pull up the footage for for the engineering room from the time when he was in there until, now?
Sure, yeah,
Watch the
of
video.
course.
Thanks.
Josie pulls up the footage, blows it up, and the captain looks at it. You see the footage of the captain with his face pressed up against the outline of the ship, and you see him just not doing so hot. He eventually steps down. You're watching this in fast forward.
Yeah.
And begins pacing the room, and then has some sort of epiphany moment, and then heads out.
Does the timestamp for him leaving match the timestamp for Josie's message?
It does.
That's okay.
You notice something else, though. As he's pacing, not touching the computer, suddenly one of the screens lights up, and you see a little bit of code run.
It's the ship!
Son of a bitch.
Jeez.
Yeah. Do we want to go check out that map real quick? Because I know that was something we were going to do last time, and then, like, way before, back in December.
Yeah, the ship schematic.
Yeah.
I think, yes, we go to that terminal in specific. We check that out. We check out, I think, yeah, our next investigative stop is engineering.
You head to engineering. You walk in to see an empty bottle lying there. Also, by the way, in security, you did note that the tentacle robot had disappeared. And we'll just make that note. That robot is gone.
Yeah, he said that he saw the maintenance people taking it, right?
Yeah, I'm just confirming that that is actually a real
It did
thing and
actually
not
happen.
one of his hallucinations.
Cool.
Got it.
Yeah, you're in engineering. What would you like to look at?
There are two things that I want to look at. First off, I'm gonna check that terminal that we saw boot up, and I'm specifically going to look for like I want to check internally to see if there's any additional pieces of like third-party stuff like wired in or something.
Sure. Roll technology for me, please.
Not my best. That is one success all day.
Okay, one success. You check the wiring. All of the wiring is original and has not been tampered with. Unfortunately, Kyler, in the process of examining it, you break it.
Fuck. Huh, that's weird. It just broke for no reason. Someone doesn't want us investigating this terminal.
Who knows what could possibly be going on here?
Well, I did see this young man accidentally pull one of those wires out, so I think that might have something to do with why it's not working. Are you responsible for all this?
Moi? C'est moi?
Can I take a look at that thing that you just broke?
Yeah,
please?
that's fair.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to repair it. I've got Gearhead.
Oh, does Gearhead...
Love tinkering with gear and equipment. With the successful technology, you can repair a broken item or jerry-rig one-use contraption for a
Hey!
force.
Look at that. That is a perfect application for Gearhead. All right, roll, please, for technology. Gang, I'm so happy that you attacked the captain.
I'm still so concerned about our entire teams.
You should be. The more in space, the more further and further.
You've been in space for 2 days.
gets away from
You've been in
home.
space for 2 days.
But a lot of shit's gone down. I've seen somebody die, man. I'm losing my shit even more. It's a lot of pressure.
We need to get Oka to a therapist. Yesterday.
Seriously. Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of out of control. Kind of, but like a lot of it. Okay. That is 2 successes. I'm actually no. I'll push.
All right, push away.
I get a critical here. Yep, that is 3 successes
brilliant.
all day. So there's a lot of dice to roll. So I'm glad I.
All right, with a critical success, Oka, you are able to get it up and running again. And because it was a critical success, none of the memory was lost.
It's a clutch ass fucking talent.
That's a good talent.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, the terminal is back online. What would you all like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back on this one, and I'll let you guys lead the way. I think I made a few mistakes here.
I mean, I suck at technology, so I'm just gonna go look at the map.
Oh, I'm good at technology. I'm just talking about more so a plan, if anything. I'll go look at some of this technology stuff, but yeah. All right, so can you describe what we have again? We have the terminal.
Yeah,
we have,
so the
sorry,
two
I'm
major
breaking.
things in the room that are of note
Yep.
at the moment is there is the diagram of the ship that has a small blinking red dot along the hull, fairly close to the airlock.
Huh.
And the other is this terminal, which you saw being remotely activated or something, while the captain was busy pacing.
This terminal goes and can control some things here. If I could crack it open,
So I see the red dot on the map, right?
Oh yeah, it's just there. It's
So
blinking.
I'm gonna ask the captain if he knows anything. Do you know anything about what's going on with the hull here?
No, my guess is that there's some sort of debris stuck on the hull. Though why the ship's dismantling bots haven't come and taken care of it, I couldn't begin to tell you.
I don't think I like where this is going, y'all. I think we're gonna have to go out and check that out.
I mean, it certainly sounds fishy.
Yeah, I feel like I have to go and check it out too. This is near the airlock, you said?
Yes,
GM?
it is near the airlock.
All right. Before we go, is there a way we can make sure that we don't get blown out of the airlock?
Blown out of the airlock?
Yeah, strange things have happened, and people have been blown out of the air, or just at least, just miraculously just died in these areas near an airlock.
Jeez.
Mysteriously.
How long has this been going on for?
Oh man, fuck.
Yeah, a couple months.
Yeah.
A couple
Something
months?
about 5 months ago. Yeah, about 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah.
Did you?
Are you telling me that I have lost over 5 months of my life?
I mean, I don't know how much time you've lost, but do you remember like Salome or God? What were the rest of their names? I'm totally blanking.
There's Richard, there's Salome, there's Atherton, there's Oliver.
What was the guy with the shoes?
Oh, Ichiko.
'Cause he was a newer edition, right? Do you know Ichigo as well?
The guy with the shoes and the nose. The guy with the shoes and the nose and the hair.
I don't understand that, but okay.
That guy.
I know all of them. Where are they?
They're all dead.
All dead?
Yeah.
Oh, and
yeah.
Sasha too.
They didn't last. Oh yeah, Sasha, I was there for that.
Yeah, did Sasha tell you anything helpful?
They're still on board. That's what he told me. Right before he
Who?
flew out into space.
Who?
That's what
Who
we're
are the people still on board?
That's what we're trying to find out. It's like the whole.
Well, maybe they didn't die. Maybe they're still.
Maybe
on
the
board.
person
Maybe
who's
this
still on
is
board is the person who's
staged.
doing this.
I
Maybe it's-
honestly think my working theory with all the pieces that we have is that someone's got a cozy little external hub right there, and I point to the little blinking red dot. And I think someone's been accessing panels using other people's IDs and such.
Yes. Someone slippery
Right.
and yet audacious. Burt Reynolds. It's Burt Reynolds.
I've wanted to meet him for so long. This would be a terribly...
They preserved his body. Yeah, they unfroze him not too long ago.
Yeah,
What?
He's walking around. The original copy. I know it's crazy, but I think
it
might
was a
be.
huge thing. He had to come back to tell us how to do sex good. We forgot.
Damn it.
Yeah, we did. You heard about this, Captain?
I think I need to vomit. The captain throws up.
I scooch as far away as I can with the handcuff.
you do so. Yeah, he throws up really intensely and he straightens up, wipes his mouth and says, "Sorry. I don't really know how long I've been, drinking that stuff, but
long time. It's not
And
really good for human consumption. I've had
You
it
can't
twice.
remember who gave it to you.
I'm sorry. Everything is a bit of a blur.
Ichiko doesn't sound familiar.
Really?
No, Ichiko was a... Well, he was an inquisitive fellow, but I always found that he kept to himself.
How many talents can we use a day?
You can use your talents as often as you would like. The only ones that have a
Just
limit
not repeating.
are your archetype talents. Those are the only ones that can be done once per session.
Okay, so like print every report, that's the type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I would like to use perhaps Tomekeeper, and I would want to know if I know of any procedures or any like remedies to help regain memory. So maybe they might be dangerous, but or something.
Leafing back through the pages of your mind, you remember a little moment you had actually with Kyler, where Kyler had been on a bit of a bender and woke up with a sort of temporary amnesia. And what you found worked was basically to get all the poison out.
Okay, all right, get all the poison out. Shit, so make him either throw it up, I guess, or some type of IV bag where we have to go into med bay, which could pose a problem because, I got a plan.
All right.
She says, after mumbling.
What's your
through.
plan?
All right, so we take him to medbay and we give him an IV drip. We clean his system out. That should, in theory, jog his memory again. Gotta get the poison out of him. I did it to Kyler once. You remember that time in San Francisco?
Oh, San Fran. What a weird bacchanal of a blur.
Yeah, you didn't remember any of it. You chopped the dude's leg off. It was
That was
incredible.
fun. No, we all had a laugh about that. I bought him a drink afterwards.
I say this with complete honesty. You two scare the living shit out of me, and I used to run with literal gangs in Chicago.
The captain puts his hand on your shoulder and he says, I don't know who you are, young man, but you are throws up again.
Please tell me some of it
That's good,
splashes
that's
onto
good,
Kyler's
that's
shoes.
I'm gonna do a Be Nice Dice roll. Absolutely it
Can
does.
I agility?
He throws up on Kyler's shoes.
Oh! I throw back up
no.
onto him.
Oh no.
He throws up onto
I
you.
throw
Oh
up
my
onto
god!
him.
And I see it, and I throw up. I throw
I'm
up.
gonna leave.
All the cleaning bots just come out and start eating your throw up. As a beautiful callback to the first time you met the captain. God damn.
Oh,
I'm just gonna start leaving.
okay.
It started as funny and now it's just gross.
All right.
Like she starts snickering and then it's like, oh no, oh no. I'm just like,
Poor it.
Wait.
Poor
Hazel has reached her threshold.
Well, it weren't the captain. But if it wasn't the captain, then who was it? And what is that stuck to the hull of the ship? Mysteries abound. Will we find the answer? Find out next time on Astronautica.
Hey everybody, Matt here, your friendly neighborhood GM. I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all so much for listening to our podcast. We have a ton of fun making it, and I hope you have as much fun listening to it because it's great. If you like our show and want to support us, please check us out on Patreon, where for as little as $1, you can help us keep this going. Also, I just wanted to take a moment to thank my wonderful players, Ian Mutiner, Benjamin Timothy Jenkins, and Lauren Alice Dinney. They are wonderful and they ruin all my plans, and I literally could not do this without them, so I am eternally grateful. I also wanted to take a moment to thank Shersty Jorgensen, who designed our awesome logo, and also to thank Harrison Campion, who is my musical partner in crime. Anytime you hear a sick bass lick, that's Harrison. He's pretty great, and he's far more talented than I am, so I'm happy to have him around. I also want to take a moment just to thank my wife, Angie Feek, for all of her love and support, and for her continued input in the story. She's already made it so much better, and I'm super grateful. And finally, thank you to EJ Schumacher and Lauren Pratt, our first two ever Patreon supporters. We're so grateful. Seriously, there's a lot of cool stuff. Get in on that. There's unedited shows where you can see how much we don't know what we're doing. You get all of the music from the shows. So if you just want to like listen to some sci-fi ambient stuff, there will be one-shots that we run, and it might not be me. It could be Ian or Ben or Lauren, any of us doing this. So there's a lot of really great content for you to check out. Go over to our Patreon, check it out. And finally, thank you all so much